Guys, what's up? It's your boy Crypto Marco yet again with another awesome video on the topic of cryptocurrencies. The currency your friendly bank employee from around the corner advised you against investing because his ears were full of breadcrumbs when the cryptocurrency presentation was being held. I don't know. In today's video, we're going to talk about Cardano and why it's all of a sudden so in the top 20 on the coinmarketcap. But before I get into that, I just wanted to say thank you very much. I really appreciate you being here. I try to do my best to convey as much value as possible in every single video. So if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. That will make me really glad, and let's just get into it. So Cardano. Cardano is a decentralized public blockchain, a cryptocurrency project, and is fully open source. Cardano is developing a smart contract platform which seeks to deliver more advanced features than any protocol previously developed. It is the first blockchain platform to evolve out of a scientific philosophy and research-first driven approach. The development team consists of a large global collective of expert engineers and researchers. And the key word here is team, because if we're going to look at Cardano, we have to look at this friendly person here. It's Charles Hoskinson. Charles Hoskinson. I get his name wrong every time. So what's cool about him is, first of all, he's somebody who can convey a topic that is complicated, such as decentralization and blockchain, in a very understandable way. So just have to get my block. So it's always a good sign when the CEO of a company isn't afraid of showing himself. And he, for example, not only did he do a TED Talk, which is pretty awesome, he also did some, he was also in Bloomberg and other numerous TV shows. So what's special about him, here's his Twitter account, is that he was one of the Ethereum founders. I'm not sure if he's one of the founders who invented it, but he was the CEO of Ethereum from 2013 to 2014, I think, for 6 months. And as you can see, he attended Metropolitan State University of Denver and University of Colorado at Boulder to study analytic number theory. So he's a geek through and through, which is a good thing in this case. And he was already at other successful cryptocurrency startups, such as Invictus Innovations. To be honest, I don't know what Invictus Innovations is. I'm just naming it now. Ethereum, we all know Ethereum, and IOHK, which stands for Input Output Hong Kong. And this is the landing page. And the greatest thing about this is just look at I can't stop doing this every time I'm on this page. Like, it's really entertaining. It doesn't have to do anything with this topic, so I'm really sorry, but just try it out. And I think a team that can develop something like this, I think they can achieve pretty much everything. As you can see, IOHK has numerous teams and many teams and many projects that they're doing. So as you can see, Team Haskell, Team Serakel, Team Walltype. So everybody on here is on its own team pretty much. They even have its own team for the cryptocurrency and just for the wallet. So this is the wallet of Cardano. And as you can see, it has its own landing page, its own team only devoted for the wallet, which is available on Windows, Mac OS, and soon probably on Linux. So that's a really good thing. And when you're doing your research on Cardano, you have to know that the white paper they issued is a real masterpiece. Like, I won't go into too much detail, but if you're somebody who went to university, you're probably familiar with this kind of style. There are like no graphics whatsoever. Everything is text and complicated mathematical formulas. So if there was any doubt that Cardano is scientifically driven and has like the kind of scientific philosophy, I think by just looking at the sheer amount of scientific knowledge, which is like insane in each of their white papers, like there is no doubt that you can see that how much what a team Cardano has. Like if you take a look at the team, you'll see that there are many professors in their team, which of course by itself is not a guarantee for success, because academic people lack sometimes the skill to translate their academic knowledge into the real world. For example, I had a sales course at my university, and I was the only guy there who had like sales experience from a previous company I worked at, and like what the others considered sales experience pretty much made me cringe hard. So don't fall for that. But why you haven't heard anything from Cardano until now? You see that Cardano has been on CoinMarketCap only since 29th of October, I think. No, 1st of October. And there wasn't much volatility going on with the price. There's not a lot of change. But basically what has happened is that between 2015 and 2017, they made the ICO purely in Asia. So the only countries that could invest were China, South Korea, and Japan. They're big in Japan, and they did this because they wanted to get away from the trouble with the SEC, which is the Security Exchange Commission. So you can see that I made myself some notes, so don't forget anything. But that is pretty much the reason why Cardano hasn't been in on CoinMarketCap for long. It's a pretty new currency, and what comes with that, when you know there's like most of the investors in Cardano are from Asia, and they obviously have invested a lot into it, like 700 million. But at the end of the day, you know, while I think that idea behind Cardano is amazing, it is science driven, that is everything is really, you can see the proof of what they do black on white in the white paper. But it might be the case that during the ICO of Cardano, a lot of the investors got a big discount because they had to invest a certain amount, and then you get, the more you buy, the more of a discount you're gonna get. So I think it's kind of dangerous. I mean, not dangerous, but I don't like the fact that it's so heavily pre-sold. But in any case, you can see it's very cheap right now, 2 or 3 cents maybe. So getting into Cardano is a pretty cheap thing at the moment. As you can see, most, like 100% of the volume came from Bittrex, so it's not that hard to get your hands on Cardano. And one more thing I wanted to show you was the philosophy behind Cardano. You can see this if you go on Whitepaper and then philosophy. So it says Cardano is a project that began in 2015 as an effort to change the way cryptocurrencies are designed and developed. The overall focus beyond a particular set of innovations is to provide a more balanced and sustainable ecosystem that better accounts for the needs of its users as well as other systems seeking integration. In the spirit of many open source projects, Cardano did not begin with a comprehensive roadmap or even an authoritative white paper. Rather, it embraced a collection of design principles, engineering, best practices, and avenues for exploration. These include the following: separation of accounting and compulating into different layers, implementation of core components in highly modular functional code, small groups of academics and developers competing with peer review research, heavy use of interdisciplinary teams, including early use of InfoSec experts, fast iterations between white papers, implementation, and new research required to correct issues discovered during the review. So I won't go over every point because obviously it's gonna get boring, and I don't want the people watching my videos to feel bored. I want to engage as much as I can. As you can see, what they're saying on Cardano is basically like nothing is random what they're doing. So everything is evidence-based and scientifically driven, and they're trying to solve like all the problems basically that are going on in a cryptocurrency world. And this, of course, many currencies do that, but because they have this guy on their team, Cardano is, in my opinion, a bit more promising than other cryptocurrencies. From this unstructured set of ideas, the principles working on Cardano began both to explore cryptocurrency literature and to build a toolset of abstractions. The output of this research is IOHK's extensive library of papers, numerous survey results such as this recent scripting language overview, as well as an ontology of smart contracts on the ScoreX projects. Lessons yielded an appreciation for the cryptocurrencies industry unusual and at times counterproductive growth. So Cardano is all about that evidence-based science, so they're not fucking around, definitely not. Should you invest in Cardano? In my opinion, right now it's available. It's on Bittrex. It's extremely cheap. I mean, okay, well, it's only 3 cents, but there are 31 billion of them though, so you kind of have to buy a few of them to make a nice profit. As you can see right now at the moment on coinmarketcap on the 23rd of November 2017, coinmarketcap, please be so kind and thank you. Cardano is on the 18th position. So, and it was issued on the 1st of October. So Cardano came out of nowhere. As I said, that happened because they wanted to avoid the SEC and did their ICO in Asia. And I think that Cardano is a great long-term investment. Like, many people are drooling over Cardano. Big reason is probably Mr. Hoskinson. And in my opinion, I really think that, I mean, they have a fucking Ethereum CEO on their board, like, and a gigantic team full of academics, which is something that you don't see every day in cryptocurrency. But I think it looks to me as if it's a healthy balance between academics and people from the real economy out there. So Cardano might fuck shit up really soon. So Cardano might be very valuable in the future. Almost as valuable as your comment under my video, because once a week I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin because the Bitcoin fees are too damn much. So on every Sunday in the week, in this case on the 26th of November, I'm gonna announce the winner of this week's raffle. So if you want to participate, just upload a video with no, don't upload a video, that's my part, sorry. So just comment on the video and leave a comment with your address so I know where to send your money. Just leave some feedback or a nice comment, whatever. If you want to see how I make my money, the bulk of my money on BitConnect, check out my other videos. You can also of course subscribe if you want to see more. And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. That will make me really, really happy and grateful. And I'm glad that you were here. I wish you a lot of success with your trading, a lot of success with every token and coin you're holding, or I don't know, stock or real estate, whatever. Take care, stay healthy, and see you soon. Bye.